Genesis 1:1 tells us that God created the universe. Isaiah 45:18 tells us God created the earth to be inhabited. And Psalm 119 verse 14 tells us that God created you, actually each of us, awesomely, fearfully, and wonderfully. Chemistry, which is called by some the central science, is central to all three aspects of God's creation. Think about it. The universe, space, stars, galaxies, solar systems, right? Planets, comets, asteroids, and black holes, and so much more are all chemistry in action. Then we have the Earth. I mean, think about it. The exosphere, the thermosphere, right? The ionosphere, the mesosphere, the stratosphere, the troposphere, the hydrosphere, the lithosphere, the asthenosphere, the mantle, the core, as well as all the flora and fauna and all of the organisms of the biosphere. They're all chemistry in action. Then there's you, me, your skeletal system, right? Your muscular system. Let's see, there's your nervous system, your endocrine system, your cardiovascular and circulatory system. There's the immune lymphatic system. There's the respiratory system, the digestive and excretory system, the integumentary endocrine system, your urinary and renal system, your reproductive system. Every individual cell in your body with all of its components, including the mitochondria, the little power plants. They're all chemistry in action. So, in this course, you have the opportunity to learn the foundations of the chemistry that are part of all three of those aspects of God's creation. Now, here's what we're going to do. After a quick study of how to study chemistry safely, we'll begin to explore the smallest part of matter, the atom. And then we'll go on to explore how different atoms and combinations of atoms, which we call the molecules, react with each other. And key to all of chemistry, okay, and how atoms and molecules react and interact is how they bond to one another. So we're going to have a whole unit that we're going to do on chemical bonds. And because matter is made of atoms, and matter exists in 5 basic states. I know you're going, wait a minute, I thought there were 3. Okay. We're going to focus a whole unit on the states of matter. And one of the ways that matter interacts in God's creation involves reactions that take place, okay, at the same rate forward as they do backward. So we're going to spend a whole unit exploring this thing called chemical equilibrium. Yeah. Now, all chemical reactions involve the movement of energy. And since heat is the transfer of energy, what we're going to do is we're going to explore the realm of thermal energy that's involved in chemistry. Did you know that about 80% of elements in the periodic table of the elephants, yes, I said elephants just to see if you were listening, okay, are actually metals? So what we'll do is we'll wrap up the course with a whole unit looking at metals. And when we finish, you're going to have a grasp of the foundations of chemistry, which are the foundations of God's creation, which you can carry into the classroom, okay, and use them to point your students to the Creator, okay, which will give you the opportunity to introduce them to their Creator and Savior, Jesus Christ.